You like money, don't you? Think about it. Who doesn't? You want to be financially free. You want to be able to go ahead and live life the way you want to, right? Guess what? I got a secret for you. Come here. Come here. Here's the truth. It's not about how much money you make. Yeah, how you like them apples. Believe it or not, it's not about how much money you make. It's about how you think about money. Mastering your mindset. Once you're able to master your mindset, money will flow. And guess what? In this video, I'm going to share with the important aspect of how to be able to go ahead and master your mindset for financial freedom. If you want to know the secret on what it takes to be able to go ahead and be financially free, unlock life the way that you want to, and build generational wealth for yourself, you definitely want to check out this video, because I'm going to share with you a secret strategy on how you be able to go ahead and live life in an abundance and have the money train rolling to your train stop. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Respect My Blueprint show. And today, of course, I have another banging episode for you today, guys. I'm super excited and hyped about this particular episode. Although my energy and confidence level is on level 10, this is not another fluffy, raw type video. I'm actually going to go ahead and share some valuable insight and tips with you on how to be able to go ahead and accumulate wealth for yourself. But extra question, let me know if you're one of those people who just feel like you're always being held back, that you always taxed and everything like that, and you're always struggling, living paycheck to paycheck just become a burdensome to you, right? And see, there's a reason for that. You haven't mastered your mindset in the aspect of learning how to manifest riches as well as manifest financial freedom for yourself. All right. Because listen, once you master what we're going to share with you today, I promise you money is going to absolutely start flowing for you. Okay. Now, again, this isn't some feel good, positive thinking talk. This is about putting in the mental work to be able to level up your financial future as well as your life, right? Okay, listen, if you want to get out of debt, if you want to build wealth for yourself, if you want to be able to take control of your financial future, this all starts here, your mindset, all right? The body's only going to follow what the mind puts into it. This is something that I had to do. This is why I feel like I have the authority to be able to go ahead and talk about this and share this particular topic with you guys. Like most people, I used to have a broke mindset, right? I thought that money was something that was very hard to come by, something that was just limited to a certain group of people, that coming up from a certain background and a certain culture, that I didn't have the ability to be able to accumulate wealth for myself. Guess what? All right. That kept me stuck. That kept me hitting my head against the wall and everything like that, until I was able to start thinking differently, until I was able to go ahead and start changing my mindset, taking that 180-degree shift. And ultimately, everything started changing for me. Yeah, in the positive. That's what I want to go ahead and share with you guys, a little bit of my personal story and my life experiences and how it has helped me, as well as what I have learned from my mentors and from the resources such as books and other information that I was able to embody and take in, and share that with you guys to be able to help you to be able to go ahead and master your mindset and accumulate wealth for yourself. All right. So first thing, I had to really understand, which is shifting from a scarcity to an abundance mindset, right? And this is very important. So I want you to definitely pay attention here, because if you're one of those that thinks that money is never enough, guess what? You're trapped into this scarcity mindset, all right? And I'm telling you right now, you need to break out of it. The world is going to give you exactly what you expect, not enough. So if you are a person that focuses on that, I'm telling you right now, break that mindset. I want you to start focusing on abundance, all right? Money isn't some type of mythical creature or anything like that. It's just out of reach or anything. Come on, we're in 2025. Economic independence as well as opportunities and the information, there's no bias to it. Everybody has access to it. It's all around you, all right? There's plenty of money to go around. So you need to start telling yourself, start preaching to yourself, there's always more money where that came from. There's always more money where that came from. And not only just saying that, but believing in it as well. Act on it. walk, talk, breathe it. Okay. And once you start operating under this same energy, this vibration, you'll start seeing how money is just going to end up start flowing to you. All right. Because like most people, I used to get very anxious about spending money, not having enough, having to being able to do what it need to do to be able to earn a dollar as much as possible. And man, is it going to come again? But it's when I shifted to an abundance mindset, I realized that, wow, it's really not the money that's the problem. It's my mindset. And guess what? More opportunities came, multiple streams of income, investments, ideas, people, places, things that's just going to allow you to create more wealth for yourself. So it's very important that you shift your mindset from a scarcity to an abundance mindset, as that's going to go ahead and unlock the opportunities that you need to be able to go ahead and build wealth for yourself.
If your credit ain't high and it's actually down, the time to take action is now. Yeah. If your credit ain't high and it's actually down, the time to take action is now. Go get control of your credit, go and repair.
Listen, I've been getting a lot
down. Oh yes, to show you the leverage, just so you can get a new rider. Go get you a house, just so you don't feel despair, you don't feel embarrassed. It's right, so go get it done now. Don't survive through the week, go improve, get it up. Want a life full of freedom to do what you want. He's a guy that you need, he's a dude that you want. Not 5 minus 3, that's 2, number 1. Guy you will see if you hit him up. He'll help with devotion, this I am sure of. Updates, promotions, discounted courses. Work with him anywhere, buddies in Florida. Credit will get repaired.
All right. So another thing is, we all heard the cliche, right? Scared money don't make none, right? So thing is, stop playing small. Stop playing small, play big, right? But if you're thinking small, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. In my honest belief, God has placed all creatures on this earth, whether animals, humans, whatever the case may be, to flourish, to live prosperous, to be able to live their best, fullest, and happiest life. There's no that's bigger than anyone's pursuit of happiness. So because of this philosophy that I believe in and I espouse to a lot of individuals and a lot of people in my community and network, I let them know, listen, you have one life to live. Don't live a life full of regrets just by trying to play it small. Set big goals, set big dreams for yourself. Don't be afraid to dream big, all right? Because financial freedom isn't just for the average person. It's for the people that want to and able to push beyond their limits. And you want to be able to be one of those individuals that shoots for the stars. And guess what? If you shoot for the moon, right? But if you land again amongst the stars, guess what? Hey, it's still a great thing. It's still a great achievement. All right. Look at all the ultra successful people, the Elon Musks in the world, Mark Zuckerbergs, and the other successful entrepreneurs. They all dreamt big in their pursuit of success. You think they would have achieved their level of success if they tried to play it safe, if they tried to build another company or anything like that? No, that's not the case. When I started my vision, when I started my dream, I had the blueprint for building a grand financial services company, right? Although I may not be there yet, I'm not going to allow my current position to derail my dreams and my goals and my path and journey to be able to achieve greatness and have the grand scale vision that I envisioned for myself. And I'm trying to share that with you guys as well too. Don't play it safe, man. You have one life to live. You don't want to live by regrets or anything like that. Go for the gusto. All right. And guess what? Once you start believing in that and when you start moving like that, guess what? That's when real money is going to start flowing in, because people don't buy businesses. They buy the leader's vision in their business. And then that ultimately is going to allow you to go ahead and unlock freedom for yourself. Another thing that I want to share is, which I feel a lot of people overlook, is failing to take responsibility, right? And this is something that's very common because it's so easy. It's the easy way out. Blaming your job, blaming your upbringing, blaming the economy, blaming the government, blaming whatever it is just easiest for you to point the finger at or the situation. Guess what? That's what most people do. But guess what? Nobody's coming to save you. And guess what? Nobody cares and nobody wants to hear about it. Okay. It's up to you to be able to be the master of your own destiny and control your own financial freedom, your own financial future. Start taking 100% accountability and responsibility of your finances. If you're in debt, it's on you to get out of it. All right. If you want to build wealth, it's up to you to build wealth. All right. If you want to be able to go ahead and find opportunities, it's up to you to be around the right people, places, and things to put you in position to take advantage of those opportunities. No more excuses. This is something that maybe not the first time you heard this, and more than likely not be the last time if you are truly serious about accumulating wealth for yourself. This right here is one of the key things that you need to do to be able to go ahead and unlock financial freedom for yourself. All right. And again, this is something that I've had to learn. This is something that I've had to experience myself to be able to go ahead and reach the level of success that I've achieved. Right. I didn't blame the economy. I didn't blame whatever the case may be. Believe it or not, whenever there's bad times or crisis or anything like, I've been in certain crises, right? Whether it's the global pandemic, the housing crisis that fell, whatever era that you were brought up in, you've experienced some type of crisis. Believe it or not, there's a lot of ultra successful people that were able to go ahead and capitalize on that. They were able to leverage these type of circumstances and situations to their benefit. So that's what I'm trying to also share with you. Take responsibility for yourself and don't always try to point finger at something else as the reason why you're not where you want to be in life. All right. Another thing which I've shared several times on some of my previous videos is learning the power of accepting delayed gratification, right? Because although I know we're in 2025 and it's so easy to fall into the trap of instant gratification, but delayed gratification is actually where the key is at, guys. All right. Everybody wants to get rich quick, but guess what? You're not going to get there by trying the latest gimmick or being able to go ahead and jump on the latest idea that comes across your social media feed. So real wealth is built by delayed gratification. And this is something that you also need to master if you want to be able to unlock financial freedom, right? Learn to go ahead, suppress instant gratification button inside of you, or don't avoid pressing it. All right. And that could be plenty of things such as splurging, buying the luxury items, trying to live beyond your means and everything like that. But do more of investing in yourself, in your business, and in your future. Wealth isn't about what you spend. It's all about investing and how much you can reinvest, right? And these are making money and saving money are two distinct things that a lot of people are unaware of. And it's two separate talents that people try to conflate, right? So a lot of people may know how to make money, but they may not know how to go ahead and invest and save the money, right? So the point I'm trying to make here is that avoid the instant gratification. I know it's so easy, especially nowadays with social media, giving all the hype, giving all of the false persona and misconception of, hey, jump into this, you'll be able to go ahead and build overnight success and everything like that. Although I'm also not a big believer in the old American dream of waiting 20, 30 years to be able to go ahead and achieve success. I'm not trying to tell you to subscribe to that either, but I'm trying to tell you to fall somewhere in the middle where it's not overnight success, but it's not so far down the road that it's discouraging for you to go ahead and try to achieve. Having delayed gratification, putting a solid game plan, learning to be able to go ahead and suppress some of the instant things that just may be so inconsequential in the beginning and that play any relevance to your financial future, to be able to go ahead and put more emphasis, more energy into your business, as that's going to be able to help you get to the next level, as well as the whole topic of this video, unlock financial freedom for yourself. Last thing I want to go ahead and share with you guys as far as learning how to master your mindset for financial freedom is learning to be comfortable with risk, being a risk taker. Now, I'm not saying being a risk taker is going to the casino on Friday, Saturday night and putting a parlay down or betting your business's fortunes or net profits or earnings on casino or anything like that. That is gambling. All right. What I'm saying is being comfortable with taking risks. And this is something that you got to be able to answer within yourself, because all of us have a different risk tolerance, right? Some people may not just be so risk averse as others, but playing it safe and not wanting to take risks is not going to cut it. Let me just keep it real with you. All right. If you want to be financially financially free, if you want to get to that next level, you have to be comfortable with taking calculated risk. If you're scared about losing, y'all, guess what? You're never going to win. You're just never going to win. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Everybody that has been successful, multimillionaire, billionaires in their lifetime had to come to the conclusion of they had to accept a high degree of risk in order for them to be able to go ahead and achieve the level of success that they have. And this is just part of the game, right? If you want to be in the game of building wealth for yourself, this is an inherent part of the game. So whether it's investing in the stock market, starting a new business or side hustle, or in getting into real estate, calculated risk is always going to be required to build wealth for yourself. But the first thing I feel like a lot of people overlook when it comes to this aspect is you first need to educate yourself. Educating yourself is the ultimate prerequisite before you take that calculated risk. So, it's very important that knowledge is the armor that you need to protect yourself from the high degree of failure that comes with entrepreneurship. Because I'm going to be honest with you, more than likely you are going to experience setbacks and failure in your entrepreneurship dreams. The more knowledge that you arm yourself with, the better it's going to allow you to be able to go ahead and take on the risk that is necessary to be able to go ahead and take yourself and your business to the next level. I know when I first got into the personal finance space, it was very risky for me, especially with my background and everything like that. Many of you may not be aware of this, or may be aware of this if this is not your first time watching my platform. I did almost 9 years of imprisonment. And when I got out, I walked into the pandemic, into another lockdown situations, and I had to determine what was my next career path, what I wanted to do with my life. Of course, with the nature of my offenses during my imprisonment being all white collar offenses, me deciding to get into the personal finance was a very calculated risk for me, right? Because there's many of factors that comes along with that. And I decided that, hey, this is a risk that I want to take. This is a risk that, ultimately I believe in, and that is going to ultimately pay off for me. And guess what? It has paid off for me, right? As I'm here, I've built up my platform, and we're looking to go ahead and build a platform that's rival to some of the biggest financial services company and financial literacy companies out there. I educated myself, I did the research, and I made the best decision, and guess what? It's paid off big time for me. That's the same thing that I want to share with you guys. Being able to comfortably take risk is also something that's necessary in order to be able to master your mindset, to be able to go ahead and unlock financial freedom for yourself. So pretty much there you have it, guys. That's part of my testimony, as well as part of the tips that I wanted to share with you guys. Okay. But the main thing is shifting your mindset. It all begins with the mindset. Whatever you teach and train your mind to do, ultimately, not only the body follow, but the universe as well too. You're just going to notice an abundance of wealth, abundance of opportunities, as well as financial freedom is all going to start coming onto you and being able to go ahead and help you out. All right. So stop thinking that there's never enough. Stop thinking small. Take responsibility for your finances, play big, and learn to start taking risk to be able to set yourself up. All right. So if you're not sure where to start, don't worry. I got you covered. Just take the first step. All right. Take the first step. And the first step is, okay, asking yourself, what is the one mindset? What is the one thing that you can do right now to take control of your financial freedom? Let's just start with 1 foot, right? What is the one thing you can do right now to be able to change your financial situation? All right. And with that being said, put it in the comments. Drop it in the comments, the one thing you can do right now to change your financial situation. And, this can be the first step you need to be able to go ahead and start shifting the energy and the vibration for yourself and allowing wealth abundance opportunities to come to you. All right. And drop it in the comments. Somebody from myself or my team will kick off a conversation with you. And guess what? We can end up growing a whole big thread inside of the community to be able to go ahead and help everybody out to be able to unlock their mindset as well too, to build wealth for themselves. All right. So listen, mastering your mindset is just the first step to building real wealth. If you want financial freedom, listen, you got got to believe in it. You got to work for it. You got to act on it. It's going to end up coming to you. All right. So until the next time, keep building your blueprint one step at a time, one thought at a time. I'll go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well too, and hit the bell notification so you keep up to date as well. And we're going to catch you on the flip side. All right. Take care.
This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep, West Paul with Blueprint. This guests are exclusive. Get on and tune in and then learn some new tips about credit, finance, investment. A nice chance to get rich and buy land. Flip it, quick 9 bands. Learn all the skills from West, he did it. Learn how to build successful business. Run up a mill and get the digits. Run up a mill. Look, safe place where guests are speaking. Based off financial freedom. All facts, no cap, believe it. Podcast, you have to see it.